mute. That sure does help. Why my microphone slowly? I was just wondering why my microphone was slowly, like, sliding. Kind of goes at a weird angle, doesn't it? Okay, never mind. We're good. That doesn't matter. It's fixed. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Sonata that is eternal. Only if you want to hear it. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? That is fair. I see a treasure chest back here, and I really want it. Oh well. Never be able to reach it. Never forgetty. Rest in spaghetti. Mike slowly moved. That's what I was doing, man. It was just like slowly sliding. And I was like, what are you doing? You stop that. How are y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. We're playing more Eternal Sonata. We're back in we're back in Richardondo. Sewer Town. Sundial. This feels like a really shitty place to put your sundial. It has like walls on all sides. There's walls on 5 sides. This is the last place you should put a sundial. It's like installed into the ground, you see that? What a terrible place to put a sundial. Have you seen the person who sits on this bench saying, always saying, I can't go to sleep, I can't go to sleep. Actually, he's not from town. He's just a drifter who showed up one day. Seems like an interesting man. Oh, damn. Well, I'm glad it's at least patched. I hate car problems. Like, there's nothing I hate more than car problems. I hate cars. Cars in general frustrate me to no end. Yeah, this is the place that sells the mineral powder. We don't want that. We don't want none of that shit. Oh, the door was missing. Oops. Oh shit. Okay, the stocks have new stuff now. Or the shops have new stuff now. Okay, let's... Oh, it's not gonna tell us because she's not in the party. Right, that makes sense. Alright, then I'll buy a battle shirt. Actually... we could buy 2 battle shirts. And a leather guard. Just the one, though. Oh, shit. Clover with leaf shaped like a diamond, luck shines from above. So, oh, all recover skin HP. Yeah, we need more of these. What if we just buy 90? What if we just sell 90? And then we can sell all, we buy 90 and then we'll just sell all of our photos. Although, to be fair, I don't really think we've ever encountered money problems in this game. But, you know, just to be careful, we should sell everything and keep ourselves incomed. 75,000. Yes, please. Because we did just spend a shit ton of money on items. Alright. What did we have before? The Warhammer gun? 139 to 150? Eh, it's not that big of an increase, but it is an increase nonetheless. Battle shirt. Resonating wand, harmonic wand. Okay, so he's good. Leather guard. There we go. This is a weird party. Oh yeah, priceless memories. Who could ever forget? Or how about redacted? Oh man, my favorite moment was when redacted. It looks like that's everything equipped. So we're good. Let's make sure Beat's set up. Okay, he's set up with his camera set up, so because we need to take more photos again. And it looks like we're good. We're ready to go. We have our items equipped, actually. We have no items equipped. Look at all this stuff that we haven't been using. Wow. I mean, we may as well just start using the diamond clovers now. Oh, but they cost 5. Oh, those are so expensive to equip. That is a good reason to not equip them, actually. We'll do it still. Because we only ever end up using like 1 per fight anyways. It's only like boss fights where we end up using more. Actually, because we increased to 30, we're equipping about the same amount that we always equip, so that's actually not bad. I like to, because it's clearly from like the corruption of the emulator we're using. It just doesn't process them for some reason.
Why are all these
I like to imagine that Beat just has never taken the lens cap off of his camera. That's what I like to imagine.
Huh? Did something happen?
Someone said they heard a strange voice coming from underneath the church.
What? Underneath it? Does the church have a basement?
Retardando used to get attacked by pirates all the time. They built an underground shelter so they'd have someplace to hide in case it happened.
Oh, I see. This church is on high ground, and it's quite far from the shore. That makes it an ideal spot for that kind of shelter.
Oh, how creepy! The shelter must be infested with some sort of strange creatures. After all, it hasn't been used in ages.
No, I'm sure it must be ghosts. The souls of the people who were killed by the pirates have come back to haunt this place. Just kidding.
What the hell's up with that guy?
Break already. I'm sure it's no big deal. It's probably just some rats scratching around or something.
Hey, it's you two!
Huh? Uh-oh.
I know them. These are the brats who've been stealing my bread!
What? You're a couple of petty thieves?
We haven't been here in ages. How do you
Wait,
remember that?
There was a reason we were...
Perfect! You have experience with this kind of thing then. Go investigate that noise.
I agree with her. That's right. Since you've done nothing but go around causing trouble for this city,
God
you
damn
need
it.
to make up for it somehow.
You're used to dangerous jobs like this.
This doesn't look good.
No, Redo, it'll be okay. Let's just agree to do it. We can always come up with some way out of it later.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea.
Well, What's it gonna be?
All right, calm down. We'll check it out. Just hold on for 1 minute.
It's a good thing Polka's not here, huh? She'd have definitely found out about all the bad things we've been doing.
Oof. I really like these two, honestly. Allegretto and Beat are very endearing.
How are you doing?
They keep everyone
Also,
grounded by
you sound the
not
same as always.
with the fantasy babble.
When I asked Salsa where everyone was, she said that you were all heading for Retardando. So we came to join you.
But then, how'd you know that we were in here?
Easy. We saw you just as you were going inside.
Well, in that case, perhaps you could all help us out a little bit.
Help you? With what? What are you guys trying to do?
We're supposed to get rid of the ghosts underneath this place. It's pretty stupid.
What? Ghosts? But ghosts are scary. I really hate ghosts.
What does that look?
Ah, so that's
What
why
is
there
he
were so many
plotting?
people standing around outside the church.
I'll see you guys later then. Thanks.
Huh? Where are you going now, Redo?
Yeah, well, it's because like Beat's not like
Well,
annoying.
With this many talented people helping out, you don't really need me, do you?
That's not fair, Redo. You can't push all the work on us and then just
Like he's a smart kid, so he's not annoying.
I know what it is. He's scared of ghosts, so he's running away.
Yep, that's right. I've been keeping it a secret, but I'm actually completely terrified of ghosts. See you, Beat. And hey, good luck.
Hey, wait!
I just bought you
Excuse
new
me,
armor,
Well,
asshole.
what are you going to do now?
Once you guys finish up here, we'll be getting on the first ship headed for Baroque tomorrow morning. They opened up the shipping lanes now that the pirates have stopped attacking ships. And as for right now, I'm gonna go get Polka.
Why can I not?
That way tomorrow morning, we can all meet up in the harbor.
There we go.
Don't be late. See ya.
Hey, that's so not fair!
I don't care whether it's ghosts or something else. I don't have time to waste on stuff like that.
I can't believe you just bailed on Beat.
It's time to go and get Polka.
What a fucking dick. He just bailed on beating them. Alright, so I'm gonna visit the item shop real quick. And we're gonna buy just one of these. Just in case we go back to them and we gotta do that dungeon. Which I'm assuming that's what we're gonna have to do, so. Now we'll have a weapon ready for Salsa whenever we cut back to them. And I guess we're gonna abandon our brother to go after Polka.
What do we have here? Oh, it's just a rock.
Can't believe he pulls the shit right when we're talking about how I
Weird
like
shape
this
to
guy.
it, though. Guess it must have washed up on shore. I'm not much of a rock collector, but it really is strange looking. Maybe I'll show it off to Salsa later. Well, I'd better hurry up or it's gonna get dark.
Stupid Redo.
Let's just concentrate on what we need to do and get going.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
Is
idea.
March a member of the party
Let's get this
now?
over with.
How do I remember her name?
Oh, by the way, are you planning on joining our Endeavor March?
Yes, I'll do my best not to get in the way. I hope that's all right. Bringing her along with us is much safer than leaving her in a go-go forest alone.
Well, it's good to have you along. At least you're a lot more reliable than Redo. I can't believe he took off and left the work to us.
Who knows? Maybe he really was scared of ghosts.
She's a party member! Hell yeah! What does she do? She also uses... Oh, she uses blue... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, interesting. I don't want to give her Shining Body. That seems really annoying. So she also does this. Man, I don't want to use a dark weapon. So she's Salsa, but with an actual attack stat. But she's slower. She's Salsa with, like, typical stats that are more normal. Okay, that makes sense. What does she do? Multi-slash attack, Aurora Curtain, reduce the power of enemies' next attack. Okay, so Salsa boosts the power of our attacks, and she reduces the power of our opponent's attacks. Got it. They're like inverses of each other, it looks like. Find the enemy to mobilize them temporarily. I do like that. She's the queso to the salsa. Yeah. Also 8. They're both 8. Her HP is even lower. Holy shit. Okay. I'm thinking we full moon bind and Aurora Curtain so we can bind and immobilize, as well as reduce power as like our 2 ones we have quick access to. And then when we want to deal damage, we can use Supernova and Eclipse Gaze. Did we get anything new on you? I think I'm gonna switch your healer out to your primary. There we go. Feels good. How do I go back? Like that. So, let's move March into the party. I want to do more damage to light creatures. I didn't just equip that, did I? Okay, no. I know, 8-year-olds and they're low at hit points. God damn. We should go back to the shop actually and buy it, just make sure that we have their best armor before we run down here. I just now remembered armor also is important besides just weapons. Because if we can get our hands on like the attack boosting armor for these 2 as well, or just anything to get as much defense on March as we can, because I don't want her dying constantly. I guess if we wanted to, we could bail, but Beat's a good kid. He wouldn't bail on people like that. Even though it was his plan to bail on everyone. Oops. Okay, battle shirts are equipped. Ugly clothes, we need 1. And we need 1 leather guard. Oh, you're already equipped. Who was the ugly clothes for? Salsa? Oh, the cloud cape is better though. Oops. Well. Too late to complain now. I'll take one ugly clothes, thank you. Wow, here's our ugliest. How did you know we specialized in making people look like shit? I like that one of these is always out. I'm curious, that there's gotta be something with that, I just don't know what. Alright, onwards we go! Oh, this place is just a regular old maze. Maze?
Let's see how good you really are.
Oh hell yeah, we're back at it. Oh, we're back in the groove. I forgot that I was trying to take pictures of beef. Good blockchain. Oh fuck. Damn it. Shit. Alright, that's fine. We can keep it going. Ooh, love the damage. It's not picture. Oh, they got little jet engines. Oh, that's cool. Ow. Fuck, they're strong. I'm standing way too close to these guys. Oops.
Watch the little birdie.
I sure am messing this up constantly.
You're a mess.
Did it. Easiest. Good fight. No mess ups ever. I would never mess up. Wait, go back. There's something here. Why are you not lit? Why are you lit? Oh shit. God damn it.
Over here. Come on.
I thought there was something there. Okay. And we'll debuff this one over here. Hell yeah.
That was fun.
Ooh, a goddess bouquet. I don't even know what that does. Wonderful. You were close. Who are you?
Pleased to meet you.
She's so polite. Oh god, there's 3 of them. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage with this encounter.
How was that?
Damn beat, you so slow. Ow.
Say cheese.
Okay, I think we have enough pictures after this fight. And a little bit more. Finish this one off.
How was that? Say cheese.
Alright, cool. We're ready to go. What are you doing? No.
Take that.
Why'd he get all close like that? Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, it worked. Okay. Heal those two up. And I want to bring Salsa back in. Beats mainly for making money.
I'm gonna send you into a flying spin.
Fuck, I was taking a drink of my drink. Alright, attack buff. Wrong character, I thought I was playing as March. That's fine, she did. Not she did, that thing did. I don't know what that thing is. Ow. Oh, I don't think so. I'm pretty happy with this team comp, honestly. Like having like the strongest DPS be the archer, but then we have one buff person in the front, buffing the two, and then the other person doing the other buffing. One doing attack and one doing defense. I really like this combo. I think this is a cool party comp. I think it's very interesting. Oh, nope, shit. And what am I saying? We do technically have a healer. Viola can heal. She actually has, I think, in my opinion, the most useful healing move. Because she has like a full party heal. That does not give a shit about range. Which seems a little busted, right? This seems a little nutty. Oh, he turning around. Ow. Ow. Yeah, we blessed it. I am facing the wrong way.
That was fun.
There is very little light down here. It is so dark.
So the key person we sought wasn't the guardian of Agogo Forest. And to think we almost killed that girl. We're lucky that Fugue and Tuba were so incompetent at their assignments. Or maybe
Wonder what
I should
Tuba's
say
doing.
They performed their jobs perfectly.
The Agogos only glowed when they were around that girl. If we're to get a hold of them, we'll need to find some way to lure the girl to us.
In any case, it appears she can use magic, which means that she doesn't have very much time left to live. Rondo, I want you to bring her to me, and you had better do it before she dies.
Understood.
Still don't know what an
Locating the trail of
agogo
one
is.
little girl should not be too difficult if I ask in Retardando.
Hello. Hello, big jet engine
Nice to
man.
meet you.
Hell yeah.
That should wake you up.
No, I wanted to use heal arrow, damn it. That's fine. Hell yeah. Why did you lower your bow? There we go. That's some nice heal juice. Yeah, get pinned. Oh, what he doing? Keep up a little bit more. We do need to get a little bit of meter to make that better heal move, but I think it's pretty good. Explosion! Oh. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. What are you guys guarding?
In the time it takes you to blink, I'm gonna pound you.
Whoa, these things are way cooler than I thought they would be.
That worked great.
Now that's how you do a grand slam.
Aurora curtain.
Nope, I fucking whiffed that. I whiffed that whole turn. Ow. Ow, how do I counterattack? You know that's a thing that we apparently can do now. Oh, weird. Counterattack like lasts very shortly. It just gives us like a small little itty bitty turn. I want to do like a big heal arrow. There we go. That's what we're wanting.
That's what happens when you mess with me.
There we go.
Better get serious sooner. I'll pound you.
I want the XP. And now that we're healed up, I'm not afraid to. Well, I'm not. It's not that I'm not afraid of. I don't have a need to use the. Stop blocking, jerk. I don't have a need to try and conserve my moves. We can just go ham. How is that thing still alive? Okay, so it doesn't always give us chance for counterattack. So we should. I'm probably just gonna stick with regular blocking. I'm not going to be able to identify which little marker it gives us. I'm just going to see a marker and then use it. There we go. Prophetic cane. Alright. Sure. Why not?
Let's see how good you really are.
And slamma jamma. Hell yeah. Go for the next one. Alright, we're getting in the groove. We're getting in the groove of these encounters out here. We're closing them out quick. Stop blocking. Uh-oh. Come on. Ah, he lived. Damn. Stop it. Whoa. Alright, next up is Salsa. Is March not in range? Or lane? Boom! Oh shit. Ow. That's a big damage. And there we go. We'll do a little bit of healing. Just some floral powder. With a little bit of floral powder. How much is that to equip? 2? And then 4 for the extract? That's not bad. I just like my AoE heals. That's not very bad. Power ring. Power ring. Increase attack power by 10%. Ooh, that's scales though. I mean, I want that on her, right? We want her to scale like crazy. Because it's percent based, which is actually way better, because that's a huge bonus.
Pleased to meet you.
I wonder where we can get more power rings. Shit. Fuck. Damn. Shit and fard. Stop that. Alright, take him down. Pummel him, since he chose to get all up in our business. That's how you do it. Ow. Oh, I blocked way too early. Top everyone off before we end the fight. Boom!
That was fun.
March is going to be a lot more useful in boss fights. Just knowing her moveset. Her damage is good, though. Damage being good is definitely helping. Let's cross the tracks. I want to go this way, because this way's more interesting.
Hey, I'm over here. Come on.
No. I'm dealing with this cave narwhal. Although constantly landing the Aurora curtains on March is making it to where, is making it to where she constantly has a defense buff every turn. So that's at least useful. I block this move so early, I don't even come anywhere near land. Why am I arrow mode? Why arrow mode? Ow! Stop it. Fuck. The move is so slow. Alright. I think we got this. Do the thing, March. Hell yeah.
I just cleaned up a teeny tiny bit. That's much better.
Ooh, level ups. Treasure. Oh, that's what we want. That's what we're wanting. Don't block it, jerk. Oh, well. I whiffed that turn. Oh god. There we go. 15's good damage.
Much better.
As long as we can get Viola her distance, she does incredible damage. It's just hard to get that space. Whenever you're in like these kind of encounters anyways. In boss fights, she's ridiculous. Ooh, speaking of which, new bow. 77, 84. Hell yeah. Sorry, monkey bow. No more monkey. No more funny monkey bow.
I'll send you flying to the other side of the sun.
Slam a jamma. Hell yeah. Nope, I meant to use heal arrow. Fuck. No, I keep on whiffing.
That should wake you up.
Hell yeah. Oh, I see it. More treasure.
Come on.
Love it, love it, love it. Give me that loot. Give me that looty for my booty. big damage. Oh, she doesn't do that big of damage. She does that move. No, 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 no. Damn it. Oops.
Deadly orbit. That's right. Worship it. Heal arrow.
Do the thing.
Eclipse gauge.
Oh, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Fuck, it's still alive. Hoping I would kill it. There we go. We were close. We were really, really close to killing it. We acquired a diamond clover. Well, that wasn't worth it. I have a billion of those. Map? No. Can we do a minecart section? You think this game's gonna have a minecart section? I don't think so, but it'd be great if it did. What are you guarding? What are you guarding, sir?
I'm over here.
What is your treasure? What is your treasures and your wisdoms? That's not who I thought I was gonna aim at, but I'll take it. No, 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 get in there. No! Why can't I do this? Uh-oh. That is way too high on aiming. Nice. Ow. Oh, that's just rude. Finish him off. Take this asshole down.
You did well.
Nice. It's true, Chopin never played Donkey Kong Country. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad that more people who have ever existed have never played Donkey Kong Country than people who have played Donkey Kong Country? Isn't that sad? There's so many people who couldn't experience the minecart section. Why is this room so big? This is the most open room in this whole game. Yeah, the world is truly cruel and unfair. That's... they could have done the old school Donkey Kong Country where you go into a real cave. Hop around with real monkey. But they didn't know. They did not know.
Hey, I'm over here. Come on.
Ah. It's fine. It's fine.
That worked great.
Take that.
Fuck, I didn't shoot any arrows. Not a single one. Paralyze the fish. Ah, shit. Damn. Don't you? Okay, cool. We're good. Stop that. Ow. Salsa, no. Salsa's not doing so hot. It's true. One Donkey Kong Country Minecart section and then we feed a medieval family for their whole life. Oh shit, I'm changing targets.
That's what happens when you mess with me.
Okay, we need to heal. Hell yeah, level up that +4 attack. Holy shit. Alright, let's eat some of these. Some of those tasty, tasty snacks. Excuse me. Excuse me, aggro-fish. Oh, I see a saved crystal. You know what that means. That means we're in danger, possibly, or we're not. Don't really know. Are we filled up on items? We are filled up on items. Alright, we're ready to get into it.
There it is. It looks like that's our ghost.
That's... Oh no! What the hell is that thing?
What? That's it? If it's not a ghost, then it's no problem at all.
Let's see how good you really are.
That's Bowser Jr. That's Bowser Jr. in a clown car. Let's get as much distance as we can. No, I meant to Angel Trumpet. Fuck. Wait, no, I didn't want Angel Trumpet. I wanted a Hell Mustard. I do want to lock this guy in place. So I don't want him going after Viola. They're not leaving going after Viola. Oh, he's just here now. Oh, he's just there now. That's not good. No, no, that's not. I just, okay. This is going fine. This is fine.
Now let's get going. This is nothing. That should wake you up.
Get that distance.
Heal arrow.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. And it works. Nice. Ow. No biting. No biting.
That should wake you up.
Alright, we're ready. Nice, good turn. And I want to use the Hell Mustard. Let me get mustardy. Salsa's taking a lot of damage. Oh no, I aim too high. Fuck. Oh, those were so cool too. Oh, those were such big numbers. Damn.
That should wake you up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, the mustard wore off too. That's the sad part, is the mustard wore off. Nice. I need to get better at aiming. If I can get good at aiming, then we will be so OP. He's almost dead. There we go. Oh, that's such big numbers. Love it. Keep it up. I will say, it looks like we're almost out of healing items, but it does not matter. Yeah, mustard just wears off a little bit. We keep on getting new Doot blades, so like, I'm assuming he's gonna rejoin the party soon.
Where are the others?
Oh, they're all just fine. I left them with a really important job to do back in Retardando. We're heading for Baroque on the first ship tomorrow morning.
Look at that. I remember the night view being much more beautiful when I was little, though there weren't as many lights then as there are now.
Well, yeah. In a way, every single light back then was much more innocent. Nowadays, if you see anything glowing out there, it's usually just the fires of mistrust, burning brightly inside people's hearts.
Damn.
Fires of mistrust?
Damn, dude.
Yeah, sure. Human beings live their lives always being suspicious of the people around them. I guess it's just about the only way they can be sure that their own hearts are actually inside their bodies.
Pessimist
The
much?
only way they can prove they even have hearts. That rumor about catching a disease if you touch somebody with magic is a perfect example. Mistrust is the norm, and the people who lose everything from caring too much, the world calls them idiots. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. What a sad world we live in. That everyone feels they have to put so much energy into maintaining their feelings of mistrust. If only everyone in the world could learn to use that energy for other things. If they could. I'll bet that then we'd be able to live lives that were filled with light.
You don't always notice what's wrong when you're on the inside of a problem. I wasn't able to see everything that was wrong until I left Retardando. When the suspicion in your heart gets too strong, I think you can lose sight of the things around you that are really important.
You're right, Allegretto. It's the same as this. Because the lights of the city are so bright, we can't see the beautiful stars shining in the night sky. I should just jump off this cliff right now. Then maybe a new life would be waiting for me. A life without sickness and fear.
No! Wait, Polka, don't!
What's the matter, Allegretto? You look so shaken. Did you think I'd really jump off? Even if I don't have long to live, I'm not gonna do something as stupid as that. But thank you anyway for wanting to stop me from doing it.
Polka,
All right. How about I have my special rock make the jump for me? It can go in my place. Please, let it go all the way to the sea.
Man, that was a shit throw. No way the thing fucking flew like that.
what did you throw?
My special treasure. It's just an unusually shaped rock, but it's the perfect thing to take my place. Don't you agree?
Oh, it was just a rock? That was your treasure? Actually, that reminds me. I found a rock with a weird shape today at the shore by Retardando. Here.
It's the same thing.
Huh?
Keep it. Hold on to this one in place of the one you threw away. Besides, I'm sure this one is much more unusual. Look how weird the shape is.
It's the same exact thing.
But, don't throw this one away, okay? After all, it's the first gift I've ever given to a girl. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow morning in the harbor. Don't be late getting to the ship.
What does this mean? Could it really just be a coincidence? I can't believe there are two rocks like this with the same strange shape. No, this is definitely the exact same one. It's been mine forever. There's no way I could be wrong about it. The weight, the feel, everything is identical. But that means that Allegretto somehow picked it up on the beach before I threw it away. That rock wasn't my treasure because it was unusual. It was my treasure because I received it from someone I love. And now, Allegretto's given me a rock that has the exact same shape. Does that mean a treasure that I received from someone I loved? A treasure that was from Allegretto.
I don't know if that's what that means. I don't think that's what that means. That could mean like a billion more things. That to me does not seem like what it means. I think that's like completely removing all the weird shit. Oh yeah, it's history time. This is a work composed around 1830 when Chopin was 20 years old. In November of this year, the November Uprising took place in Warsaw, and Chopin left the country just before the chaos. This piece might have been one Chopin composed prior to that, while he was still in Warsaw. Chopin himself escaped the fires of the November Uprising because he was in Austria. But many of his family members and friends now remained in the chaos of Warsaw. As a Pole, Chopin wanted to fight together with them. was frustrated at his inability to do so. Hard to imagine that Chopin could have written such a so sweet a melody while experiencing such emotions. From this composition, we feel something that conjures an image of Chopin's heart, peaceful and fulfilled. Perhaps that reason lay with Konstancja Gladkowska, god damn it, a woman for whom Chopin had a secret affection. Konstancja attended the same music school as Chopin and was training to become a singer. Chopin was unable to confess his love for her and spent nearly a year feeling this unrequited love. The two of them suddenly grew close just before Chopin left Warsaw. They performed a piece together from Rossellini's musical La Donna del Lago to great success. Costanza's voice blended with Chopin's piano and reverberated through the concert hall. It must have given Chopin a feeling of connection to Costanza, as well as a dreamlike experience that he never wanted to end. Fuck, I'm dropping shit. Chopin is called the poet of the piano. But if we look inside his heart, he was just a normal 20-year-old young man. Perhaps Chopin was simply more skilled at expressing his true feelings through the piano. I mean, that sure seems like it with what we've learned about this guy.
Oh, forget this. I'm in last place again.
What are you talking about, Viola? That's not true. You're in third place.
He's right, you know. Third place is a bronze medal. Not bad at all.
Hey, are you two trying to make me angry? I'm in third place out of 3 players. You can't tell me that deserves a bronze medal.
No, we didn't mean it like that. Salsa, come on. Say something to her.
Yeah, Beat's right. Without you, old lady, we wouldn't...
What?
Hey! Oh, oops. Without you playing sweet and kind Lady Viola, the game wouldn't be any fun at all.
Fucking Salsa's really bad at just talking to people.
Since when do you two get along so well with each other? Well, whatever. Anyway, I'll play again later if I'm in the mood.
Great. Nice job, Salsa. You could have at least let Viola beat you a couple of times. Now she got mad and left.
What about you? You could have lost a few, too. If she keeps getting bronze medals the whole time, the old lady might decide not to play with us.
It's already been a whole week since we arrived in Baroque. I'm so bored. What in the world could Jazz and the captain possibly be talking about anyway?
You can say that again. I'm tired of sitting around.
After Waltz makes his move, it'll be too late to do anything. Dozens of people have already lost their lives to the mineral powder. If we don't eliminate the source of the powder, we can never hope to resolve this.
War is simply a battle of egos. A desire to surpass your adversary. I'm afraid that as long as both sides feel that way, this clash will continue indefinitely. It's not worth it. By placing so much effort into this never-ending battle, we lose sight of other things that matter more. Ultimately, whatever the real issue was is forgotten and replaced by this challenge. This battle for power. You may still think you are fighting against your opponent. But at some point, it's no longer about who wins or loses. It's a power struggle. A childish fight between adults who should know better. It's just embarrassing.
Sir, when you eliminate all other possibilities, you cannot escape the truth that remains, no matter how difficult it may be to accept. I let myself believe in something that wasn't true, that Claves wasn't a spy for Forte. Looking back, I let myself believe what I wanted to be true without realizing it. I know that my weakness was the very thing that led to her death. Perhaps, in a way, I was trying to make up for not being able to believe in myself by believing in Claves. Are you any different? Prince Crescendo, I don't want to watch you make the same mistake that I did.
I already know.
Huh?
I realized it a long time ago. That a Forte spy had infiltrated my inner circle and was hiding very close to me.
What? A spy? Who is it?
Jazz, my friend, could you please give me some time alone to think? I want to find the best answer. Serenade. It doesn't matter to me whose side you're really on. In fact, if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that the things you've said are absolutely true. I always knew that you were connected to Count Waltz.
So is she still here?
I assumed you were assigned the role of preventing Baroque, and me, from attacking Forte first. An attack from Baroque would be a problem for Forte, so Count Waltz sent you to me as insurance. But from a different perspective, it also means that right now we have the power to defeat Forte. The more you rejected the notion of war, the more my suspicions were confirmed. But I know you, Serenade, and I understand that this is not the real reason why you oppose this war. There are absolutely no arguments that I can use against you. Once I realized that, I could no longer see aiding Andantino as a just course of action. No. A rebellion no longer serves us any purpose. To avert this war, we have to find a new solution.
It's a fucking wild-ass couch.
Well, wouldn't you agree? Serenade?
Hey, Polka. Do you believe in good luck charms?
Yes, I tend to take them too seriously.
Okay, then I'll teach you a good one. Hold your fingers out like this.
Like this?
Yeah, this charm works really well, and it's easy to do, too.
Great. What do I do?
Just hold your hand like this, in front of the person that you love. If you do that, the charm's supposed to make them fall in love with you, too. Easy, huh?
That's it? Really?
It's not luck.
Really. And you can see the results right away. Hey, how about giving it a try next time you see Allegretto?
Oh, Viola, please. Don't tease me like that.
What the fuck is happening?
Well, Jazz, is your meeting thing finally over?
We're at war.
Not yet. It's an important decision. I don't think it's something he can decide on quite that easily. He's going to think about it alone. It seems like it's going to take him a little while, so let's spend the day exploring Baroque Castle tomorrow, all right? By the way, I don't think I've ever heard of that charm before.
Well, yeah. Of course you haven't heard of it. Something I thought up just now. Maybe I should patent it.
Don't joke around with her too much, Viola.
Don't worry about it. Of course the charm won't work. I was just trying to give her a little courage. Watching those two together is making me crazy.
Well, don't go overboard.
Man, you're just trying to cause problems. She must really be bored.
I'm the one who really needs courage.
What about you?
What?
Do you have someone special like that too, Viola?
Don't be silly. Of course I do. He's with me all the time. Argo, come here. Claves, then falsetto. Well, looks like I'm third out of 3 players. I'm the bronze medal winner again.
Oh, wow. Are they still just playing cards?
Oh, hey Viola. Are you here 'cause you want to play some more?
Wow, this is certainly a surprise.
Yeah, I figured you'd got mad and left, Viola. You know, 'cause you kept losing to us all the time.
Nah, it's okay. I kind of realized something. Bronze medals suit me. Besides, today's the last day we'll be able to relax. Jazz just told me. We're heading out tomorrow. Now, hurry up and deal the cards.
Whoa, she's scaring me.
Me too. Maybe she's got some kind of super secret strategy worked out. I'm starting to get nervous.
You know, guys, bronze medals aren't that bad after all. They're kind of nice.
Huh?
Man, these kids just want to play cards. Like, leave them
Prince
alone.
Crescendo is going to spend
Don't
some
bring
time
your
alone
drama to
to
them.
decide what Baroque is going to do. It's going to take a little longer for him to reach a decision than we thought. So, in the meantime, why don't we take a walk around Baroque?
Yeah, sure. So is the whole party here now? Who's the party? My controller turned off. Holy shit, there's so many people now. Who do we put in the party? There's too many party members. Alright, let's just unequip everyone's accessories. Because we don't have a ton of anything. And we're gonna, like, re-equip everyone. I just want to figure out who we're actually putting in the party. I know I want Viola. Is there anyone we want to put in? I guess Jazz is like the most tempting person with his like 211 attack. God, 232. I don't know. Okay, so I know I want Viola, and I know exactly what I want her to do. I want the power ring and the flare head. Maybe we just keep Salsa March. Because Jazz is really slow. That's like the main reason thing I'm thinking about. Like, his damage and like defense are incredible, but he's kind of his 62 speed is super low. I think I want to stick with like just having the 3 fastest people. I think that's what we want. All right. So now, what do we want to give him? We can do recovery gloves. And then attack increase. Recovery gloves. Attack increase. Actually, I think the defense increase is better. Yeah, I think this is what we want. And I'm pretty happy with this being our party comp. And then we'll switch people in as we need them. But I think this is gonna be our main team for now. Why is she just equipped with a chakram? I really don't want Shining Body, but that's such a huge bonus. You know what? Let's do it. We'll do the one for light, one for dark. That's what we'll do. And if we're lucky, we'll find like new weapons for them that like aren't going to... Is this open? I don't want people going in there. Maybe we'll find like new weapons that won't have elemental stuff on them. That's kind of my biggest thing I don't like about these two, is I don't like elemental weapons. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, this town didn't really have, what do you call it? Any item shops, did it? Unless we missed it. There's like a whole ass area down here? Oh shit. Never mind, we just missed this last time. Why is this kid angry? What are you stomping on? Don't stare at me! What do you want, a session? That sounds interesting. Well, show me what you can do. I don't know what to play with you. No. I don't know what to do with these. I don't know. I don't know. You're grumpy, kid. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with your nonsense. I've come from Retardando and I'm exhausted. I always get sick when I travel. Oh, this is the boat dock. Okay. Welcome. Will you be staying with us? No. Sell photos. Listen, you say it's junk, but you're giving me 3,000 for it, so I'll take it. 4,000, 4,000. That's almost 5. Oh, these ones are really bad. These are 3s. Hey, I'll take it. All right, that's a lot of money we just got. New weapon, new weapon, new weapon. No, I only need one. I only need one. New weapon. Already got it, Crystal suit. Well, shit, we may as well buy 4 of these, I guess. It brings special dreams. What does that mean? Anything here we need. How many angel trumpets do we have? We have 5. We need more than that. Let's go with 40. Hopefully we should never need to use one, and we never have yet. But, well, no, we've used it once, I think. Okay, cool. And we're good again. Let's equip the stuff. Okay, not for you. I know I got something for you. And you. Boom. Nope. Yes. Ugly clothes, yep. Crystal suit. Alright, we're good. And then we got a weapon for you, I believe. You. Ooh, increases movement speed in battle. I do like that. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Alright, everyone looks set up. Looks like we are ready to go. Hell yeah. Hello, small child. I like the choo-choo train. That thing rules. We save. We save. Let's see, beware of giant monster in Celestia Forest. Whoa, I can't wait to take them on. I do like fighting monster. Who's this? Welcome, what can I do for you? Whoa, how many of you are there? Everyone is drunk. Never forget, the light is always with you. It sees all things, both good and evil. I think that's a priest. What's a priest? Is it warm? Does it taste good? Oh, Salsa, don't be silly. It's disrespectful. Shall we listen to him for a little while? Do we have to? I just want some hot soup. What you see with your eyes is not the truth. It will disappear the moment it is touched, for it is not the truth. The path leading to it is false. Only the faithful can see the truth. Pure actions will cultivate your heart. Sinful actions will cloud your heart. Walk toward the light. Though each step may be difficult, a shining future awaits you between the sky and the sea. Between the sky and the sea. Thank you for stopping to listen in this cold. You must be very devout. What are we talking about? There's no priest in our village. It's an honor to meet you. Your words were very moving. Seems you have an interest in learning about the light. Yes, I would like to hear more about the light. Then I suggest you visit Arya Temple. There you can feel the light more strongly, and you might even be able to touch it. Well? We have time now, don't we? If so, I'd really like to see the temple. What about all of you? Would you like to go see Arya Temple? No. We're on a mission. March, you can't just tell everyone what to do. Being selfish like that will disrupt our teamwork. Oh, I think it's all right. Well, I've got some free time, so I guess I can give it a look. Yes, let's go take a look. Okay, Allegretto? If it means not having to listen to lectures in the snow, I'll go anywhere. So we're going to look? Whoa. No, open the game window. Ooh, it's cold out here. Celestia Forest. This area is nice. I like snow areas. I'm a little biased. Hey, are you on your way to Arya Temple? Yeah, we are. Well, don't bother. The entrance is sealed up tight. You can't get in without the Arya Temple key. I mean, that's some guy at the castle is doing magic research. Borrowed it from the prince. What should we do? Head back to the castle. Okay, we gotta go back to the castle. Got it. I love Snowtown. Snowtown very good. The roads are made of ice. Seems danger. Okay. We're gonna call it here, though. Gotta get ready for work and all that stuff, and I don't know how long this next part's gonna take us. So I think this is a great stopping point for today. I do have... Tomorrow's my day off, so we will go tomorrow. I don't know when, though. Probably much later than usual, just because, like, I have an inspection of my apartment tomorrow at some time between 2 and 5 my time, which is pretty late. So I'll just be waiting for that to be over, and then once that's over, I'll probably start up stream or something. So we'll probably have a much later stream tomorrow, probably a bit short one. I guess not short by our normal length, but short for a day off stream. But that's the plan for tomorrow, so thanks for hanging out, everyone. Let's see who's going, and I'll send everyone that way. Hello? Hello? Dan? Dan playing Metroid. Ooh. Ooh, I've never played Metroid Prime. I've tried, but I've never played Metroid Prime. I've never been able to get into it. Every time I've tried picking it up, I drop off of it pretty quick. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Go say hi to Dan. Dan's always great. Dan's always, like, Dan is one of my favorite streamers, so we all know Dan. Go send some love to Dan. Bye-bye.